Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. Get a notebook, get a pen, because today I'm going to tell you how you can get between $5,000 and $250,000, guys, for your business in business credit. And guess what? They have same day approvals and only a 600 credit score is needed. Yes, y'all. So in this video, I'm going to tell you where to go to get the money. I'm going to tell you the industries that they fund and some of the basic requirements to get approved. Guys, this channel is about wealth building. I focus heavily on personal and business credit, but I'm actually trying to do a better job and also giving you guys options where to go to get the actual money to change your whole life, guys. And for my newbies, welcome, guys. Subscribe. My channel is about wealth building, legacy, how you can leave an inheritance. Guys, looking good on paper will change your whole life. It's done that for me. I've been able to retire myself from my job. I've been able to be a self-employed entrepreneur, an investor, have an international business, do something I love, all because of looking good on paper. And that's what I'm going to show you, give you an option in this actual video. Excuse my earring, y'all. These braids are new. All right, guys, and I'll do my nugget at the end, so let's jump right in. So, guys, I'm going to talk about a company called Cardiff, okay? Write that down. Depending on when you're watching this video, I'll go back and put the link in the description. Guys, they are an alternative lender. They're based out of, I think it was San Francisco. Guys, they are not new. They have been around for over 15 years, guys, and they have funded $8 billion, look, with a B, in business credit to small business owners, entrepreneurs, investors. Now, I did talk about them one other time, but I'm highlighting them now because they've had some changes. They have streamlined the process. They have more products available, and they actually kind of pride themselves on borrowing better and fast, y'all, funding. Now, what industries do they approve? And I wrote these down. So they approve more than this, but some of the ones they are known to approve, guys, write this down. Trucking, dental offices, restaurants, contracting, masonry, construction, plumbing, landscaping. Now, just because I didn't name your industry, that does not mean you will be denied. These are some of their top industries. And guys, I have a lot of trucking companies that follow me. They are known, like trucking is actually one of the top 10 industries that they fund. And they said on average, most truckers get between like around 65,000 their very first try, okay? So no matter what, guys, even if your industry is not listed there, you can still go ahead and apply, because guess what? It's a soft inquiry. Come on, somebody. So, guys, the initial application is a soft inquiry. Now, they will then ask you permission to do a hard inquiry, because you're going to limit your approvals by only doing the soft inquiry. So this is what you can do. You can apply with Cardiff. The actual application takes about 2 minutes. You apply online. I'll put the link in the description. They have about 24 hours of financing. We're going to go through the actual types of financing also with you guys. And they'll do a soft inquiry and then ask you, do they have permission to do a hard inquiry? So this is where, guys, if at the soft inquiry point, it's looking good, it's looking like you guys are going to get approved, it's looking like they can help you out, then you can go ahead and do the hard inquiry. If at the soft inquiry level it's like a no-go, well then say, you know what, I'm not ready for that right now. Like, be wise. But whenever, look, tip, nugget, whenever you have the opportunity to get funding with a soft inquiry, at least as an initial evaluation, guys, go for it. Get the feedback from them about, what you can get approved for and how much. And then if you cannot get approved, guys, this is a nugget, high level nugget, then ask them why. Find out what is the reason for denial. What is the reason for a red flag? What is the reason why you can't move forward, so you can then take that feedback, work on those items, and actually come back and apply. Now, obviously, the higher your personal credit score, the better, especially because they kind of do like start up a new business funding. The reason being is that their basic requirement for time in business is only 1 year. So guys, a business who has only been established for 1 year is a very new company. Nugget, action item. All business owners, all entrepreneurs, all investors, if you've been incorporated for like 5 years or less, sometimes 3 years or less, you're considered a new business or a startup. So them funding up to $250,000, guys, and only looking at you being in business about 1 year and having a 600 credit score is unheard of. It means they are a good lender with a proven track record. Now, they say the basic requirements, 1 year incorporated is what they're looking for, and at least a 600 credit score is what they're looking for, and some revenue is what they're looking for. Now, pause. I know you guys be like, well, I don't have any revenue. It's not an automatic denial, guys, but then you need to have strong personal credit or strong business credit, because guess what? They also look at business history. So they're going to be looking at personal credit scores, business history, time in business, your industry, and your revenue. I just told you what they're going to be looking at. So action item, if you need to get your personal credit scores up or business credit scores, guys, go to my business credit playlist and watch those videos, make a list of action items and execute. Or go to my personal credit score playlist, watch those videos, work on your credit and execute. Or schedule a credit jumpstart strategy session ASAP. It's only, as of the date of this video, $197, guys. We help people get 50-something points in 30 days or less. So get a customized plan from a professional and stop guessing what you need for your personal and or business, okay? So I have resources to help you. So you want to have, if you have no revenue, have strong personal credit. Or if you have no revenue, have strong business credit. Maybe your personal credit is weak, but you have strong revenue. Do you see what I mean, guys? So you just can't be weak everywhere. You can't be a brand new business, no revenue, no business credit, and bad personal credit scores. Then they're looking at you like, well, why would we lend to you? Right? So I gave y'all a nugget. Now, the types of financing, which I really, really like, guys. They have working capital. They have lines of credit. They have equipment financing. Now, pause. Right here for equipment financing, guys, they actually have leasing and owner financing. So what do I mean? So the leasing, if you want to lease equipment, remember they do like construction and restaurants. So maybe you guys have a seasonal business, or maybe you only need something for a certain period of time, just like my landscapers, right? You can lease equipment. It will be a lower monthly payment, but then obviously at the end of the lease, you return the item. You don't own it. Or you guys can get equipment financing and own the actual equipment, whatever it is, but the payment will be a little bit higher. But at the end of the term, guys, you will own the equipment. That's awesome, okay? They also have Cardiff cards. Like they actually have lines of credit and actually like actual corporate cards that you guys can use for your business, which is revolving, and or use for employees, for contractors, for JVs. They have SBA loans also. Now, one thing I also really like about Cardiff is when you go to their actual website, they have between 6, 12, and 24-month terms. Write it down. 6, 12, and 24-month terms. They have like a little slider, like a little like grid on their website where you can actually look up the amount of money you want, the how long you want the term to be, and like guess your rate and see if what your weekly payment or monthly payment will be. So guys, you want to go into this lending process eyes wide open, know what you're getting yourself into, and making sure you have the capacity, come on somebody, to pay the actual money back. Okay, and then the last thing I want to say is that they really do kind of fund on a case-by-case basis. So just because maybe you've been incorporated 9 months, don't think you don't qualify. Or maybe, that 600 credit score is strong, guys. And honestly, it's 2022 September. Do not end 2022 without having at least a 680 and above credit score. Let me help you. Go to the link in my description for a credit jumpstart strategy session, or for my free credit booster training, or look at my playlist. Okay, so I think that's all I want to say about them. So recap, they're an alternative lender. They have same-day funding. They fund startups. They fund trucking in many industries. They have, they're looking at, your credit scores, business, type of credit, how long you've been in business, industry, all of those things, guys. And I'll put the link in the description. Guys, and for my nugget, when somebody says to you, you've changed, thank them. Real talk. When somebody says to you, you have changed, that is a whole compliment out here in these streets. You know what? Yes, I have changed. Thank you so much for noticing my growth. I think I have put something on my Instagram page where I was like, when people pay attention to your circle and the people around you, because the people that say, some people will say you've changed, and other people will congratulate you. Come on, somebody, on your growth. Congratulate you on your success, on your progression. They will notice the change in you, and they will say, wow, like you are inspiring me by how far you have come. Guys, we are not meant to say to stay the same. I am not the same person today that I was a year ago or 5 years ago. And guess what? In 1 more year, 5 more years, 10 more years, I'm going to be even better. Guys, you don't read and pray and tithe and do conferences and do affirmations and change your circle and get exposure just to be the same person. When somebody says to you, you've changed, thank them for noticing the change in you. And real talk, when you're a boss, you don't have to walk around saying, I changed, I'm a boss. They're going to see it by your walk. They're going to see it by your work. They're going to see it by your actions. They're going to see it by the fruit that you produce. So thank you very much for noticing I changed. I worked so hard for it. Guys, I hope that was helpful. Have a super amazing day.